Hey, what's good, boxing fans? It's your boy Chandre, man. Just stopping in to touch on a couple of things here in boxing. But first of all, any true boxing fan that really does boxing videos here in our little sports arena we have here on YouTube, they simply have to say something about Bert Sugar. And I don't really know anyone. I don't really know any boxing personality, as far as in historians, as far as commentators, and just old school individuals that really just know boxing the way Bert Sugar knew boxing. I mean, this guy knew everything about boxing, and I really don't ever say that about a lot of people because I watch them grow bias in accordance to the individuals that they like, and therefore they turn from a pure boxing fan to a casual fan to me when they do that. So Bert Sugar, he never took part in that. And I mean, granted, he may give blame, for certain antics of individuals or whatever, but when it just came down to just purely being unbiased and can answer any question on God's green earth about boxing, that was Bert Sugar. And I'm talking about that's a blow to boxing. That's a blow to me because I grew up watching the guy. I grew up listening to him, learning from him, everything, and I'm very passionate about him itself, and that's a real blow to boxing. Some of the people that are in boxing that don't need to be here, they'll be here for years to come. I mean, but a good person like that, that's a hard blow. Yeah, so rest in peace to him. I'm waiting to see the special they did for him on ESPN, but I didn't get a chance to see it, so hopefully they'll replay it or put it on demand or something like that. Then you turn around, okay, we had the Zab Judah fight, Zab Judah and Vernon Paris. Everybody seems to always count Judah out, and they don't really understand that Judah's actually somewhere else right now mentally. He's not the little deranged individual that he was a while back as far as in letting his attitude get the best of him. I told people that he was going to school Vernon Paris. A lot of people were like, well, no, Judah folds up around the third, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, things of that nature. Normally, yeah. If Judah's not blowing you out, that's been his MO for the longest now in super fights, not in regular fights. Zab Judah doesn't mind really losing to an elite individual, which I don't understand why, because he's an elite individual himself. He's just mentally not elite. Physically, he's elite. His boxing skill and boxing prowess is elite. But mentally, he's not an elite fighter, if that makes any sense to people. But it seems like he's coming into his own, a certain peace of mind that he's gathering with his religion and his relocation and things of that nature that I think are going to actually be real positive in his boxing career as it progresses. And like a lot of people always keep saying, I heard him saying a while back when the fight preparations were taking place for the Paris fight, they were saying, man, Judah's old. Judah's just had a long career. He's been here. That doesn't necessarily make him old. He hadn't really just been beat to death, like taking a lot of punishment. He's just been around, and his name's been around for a good little while. But still, in boxing, Judah's still not really old. And he still possesses the fastest hands in boxing. The fastest hands in boxing. I've said this a million times. I don't even know why people tend to try to doubt me when it comes to it, but there is not a boxer alive right now that's faster technically than Zab Judah. When I say technically, I don't mean just blaring punches. Zab really doesn't blare too many punches unless he gets you hurt and push and you're on the ropes or something. But as far as in technical punches, body, head, head, punches like that, combinations that make sense, and finishing off with a power blow, there is nobody faster than Zab Judah. Gamboa, to me, he's extremely fast. And Russell, that guy Henry Russell, he's real fast too, as far as in combination-wise, technical speed. I like those three individuals as the fastest in boxing right now, in my eyes. So yeah, he punished Paris. I was proud of him. I wanted him to win, and I hope whenever he go ahead and get this shot against the winner of Lamont Peterson and Amir Khan, because I think that was what they were fighting for, to get the victory, get the winner of that particular fight. So hopefully he'll be able to show his ass in that fight, and I would love to see him win it. I think that would be great for Zaz. Very, very good for Zaz. So I'm looking forward to seeing the Peterson and Khan fight to see who actually wins that particular fight. And as far as in the Molina fight and the James Kirkland fight, I'm going to tell you something. People don't pay attention to a lot of rules and laws that our so-called government sets forth. And then when the law comes back to bite them in the ass, people are like, oh man, what the hell? That's a fucked up law. This is crazy. Why in the hell am I going to jail for looking at the sun too long? I mean, just some dumbass law that politicians choose to pass, and a lot of individuals don't vote on those particular laws, and therefore they're passed in the legislature, and bam, there you have a law. You didn't vote on it because you didn't pay attention to it, and you didn't think it was anything. It was something mediocre, a dumbass rule, and there it is. Now you're in jail behind a dumbass law. Same goes for boxing. I listened to the commentators. Now, was Kirkland getting schooled? Terribly schooled. I always say, when a boxer tries to be, when a brawler tries to be a boxer, it's gonna be problems. That's a hard transition because normally what they know in their head is to click when they're hit and go into their brawling tactic. James Kirkland has type of discipline that he didn't revert right back to brawling, whereas he should have. In that instance, certain fighters are tailor-made for brawlers, and some aren't. Had he brawled Molina, I'm talking about absolutely brawled him, threw him around the ring, because evidently he could have easily outpowered him. He didn't try to. His focus was so much on not getting in trouble that he lost the whole fight. The whole fight. I thought that was really ridiculous for him to try to box with the guy, because that's one instance that the brawling would have definitely worked. And hence, when he began brawling, look what happened. Positive. But back to the laws and the rules I was talking about. When the boxing commissions and the sport announcers and commentators and just everybody was sitting there bitching and hooping and hollering like, oh, that was a travesty to boxing about this man getting disqualified and he was winning the fight. Of course he was winning the fight. Those are your dumbass rules that you set forth. That if a corner member enters the ring during the round or during the count, that particular boxer can be and will be disqualified. So what? The only thing I'm mad at the referee for is because the motherfucker didn't take a point. All the holding, all the wrestling, all the grabbing that this guy did to Kirkland was ridiculous. The referee never warned him. He never, just anything. And then when Kirkland got ready to say something about it, the referee shushed him like, shh. Like, what the fuck is that, man? I'm trying to tell you this guy is fucking me up and you're not doing anything. So I thought that was a fucked up part of the referee. But, like they said, the referee was just doing his job. According to the rules, Molina had to be disqualified. It was still at the referee's discretion, but the referee was a by-the-book referee in that regard. I guess maybe his ass is blind when it comes to holding and pushing and stupid-ass roughhousing that's unnecessary, even in boxing. That was just dumb. There's nowhere in the world he shouldn't have taken a point. I thought that was garbage. But it is what it is. Am I excited about the victory? No. I felt like it was really stupid. And I feel like that's a stupid rule. Unless the person comes in and actually causes a disruption within the bout, then I can see the disqualification. Stepping in the ring, the guy didn't even know. He heard the bell. He didn't know he was still getting an 8 count. And that's why his cornerman stepped in the ring. I thought that was a real dumb decision, but it was legal in accordance to boxing rules. So all the people that are bitching and hooping and hollering about it, you want to bitch about something, bitch about the boxing commission's rules. Have them change certain rules, because that's a rule, and it was stupid, but it came to pass, and it cost him a match. Plain and simple, plain and simple. And that's roughly about it, man. I really don't have too much of anything else to really touch on. I know they had a lot of boxing going on or whatever, that I've seen here lately. Like Morales, I don't know what the fuck happened to Morales because Morales could have easily won that. Then again, I do know what happened to Morales. Morales just had cardio issues, plain and simple. Plain and simple, he just had cardio issues because there's no way that he couldn't outbox dude, man. So that kind of pissed me off too. But it was what it was. But I was going for Morales. I wanted Morales to win. I'm not gonna even sit here and front like I didn't because I did. But oh well, I guess it is what it is. But we'll see what's next. Oh, and one other thing, I'm gonna touch on this before I bounce. A lot of people are complaining about the calmness of the Face Off, HBO Face Off with Miguel Cotto and Floyd Mayweather. If if there's drama, people are like, "Oh, that was unnecessary. Didn't have to say that. Didn't have to say this. Didn't have to say that." Okay. Now that it's calm, it's like, "Oh, damn, I ain't say nothing. This. Come on, man. Make y'all mind up. Which one do y'all want? Y'all want the drama? Y'all want the this, or what?" I think that's stupid. Come on, man. Anyway, get at me. Peace.